apparently we're live. Just in time to start some combustion. I wanted to be out here earlier, but it snowed last night, unfortunately, and I had to do a little bit of shoveling. We're really gonna get this fire going. Maybe. Too cold for a propane torch to work, apparently. We've got to warm it up. It is 47 degrees out here. Excuse me. The heater, the electric heater in the corner I have had turned up a little bit since we've had this cold snap the last week or so. Can I afford to run an electric heater like that? No, but I don't want things freezing out here. Especially me. I don't want to freeze out here. Yeah, this is going well. Needs more juice. Watch that bottle blow up right in my face. That'd be fun, huh? VR plates. 18 degrees Fahrenheit. It is 28 here. It's actually a bit of a warm stretch right now, which I think is kind of what brought the snow last night. All the snow went south. Hello from Central Kansas. What's up, JP? Was that JP? I don't have my glasses on. Hello from Sweden. Sweden, very cool. Is it cold there? It's cold here. Anyway, that cold weather dipped so far south that, you know, down south got all of the snow and stuff, and we just had cold. But started to move back north now, and we got a little bit of snow yesterday. And I got people texting me that have nothing to do with this live stream, so. 17, yeah, it's cold everywhere. Fellas, fellettes, if there's any. Knucklehead Club Army. The Knucklehead Club. If you know, you know. You gotta be a knucklehead to be around here, I'll tell you what. Not really anything exciting that goes on. But we'll sit around and yap here for a moment. Let stuff start warming up, and then start messing around doing some woodworking, I guess, maybe. Gotta get the TJ pulled out. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to park it out in the snow because I did not clear the snow. But let me get this thing going and see if anybody else filters in here. Highly doubtful. You got what, 6 people in here or something. -2 Fahrenheit. Woo-wee. Is that in Sweden? Is that what you said? Sweden? I think that's what you said. And we'll do some yapping. I got some things to yap about and get out of the way, and then we'll move on with doing stuff. I don't know. Just trying to be productive out here. This feels nice. Maybe we'll just sit here all day and talk. Maybe we'll do a fireside chat. Well, that would probably bore the hell out of all of you, and it'd probably bore the hell out of me. So, -2. Okay, you win. Yeah, that's cold. Let me put my glasses on that don't work. Went to the eye doctor a few weeks ago, and they allegedly had glasses for me that would make me be able to see things, and it makes everything worse. They say it's fine, and I just need to get used to it, but a complete lack of depth perception is not something I want to get used to, especially when I'm on a job site climbing a ladder or in the shop working on a table saw, not a good time to have no depth perception. So I'll have these on for a minute. These don't even work. Maybe I should put the readers back on. That's what happens when you get old. Put the readers on. Hey, I can see. I'll just stick with the readers. So, should split some of this. This is cottonwood that's like, I don't know, 5 years old, been sitting outside. It's junk wood. I'm just trying to burn it up. Here's my homemade splitter. Made a video about this. Probably not very entertaining. But, and this thing doesn't really even split well. It's about par for the course with my projects. I sure as heck don't want to split that. Well, let's see if we can just hit it with the X. We'll just hit everything else. Yeah, split, kinda. 0 BTUs in this stuff, but I need it gone. We're just gonna keep piling stuff in here. Oh, man. That's probably a good start. Let that warm up. We'll kick some fans on, get some air moving. Oh, let's see. Anybody? Urban Carlson, thanks for electric heat. Electric heat. Well, what just happened here? Electric heat is good. It's just not cheap. All right, Sweden, Knucklehead Army, bunch of -2s, 25 degrees here in Clio, Michigan. I've been through Clio. Been jeeping up by there. Oh, East River Homestead's here. Paige says, hey, buddy. What's up, Paige? Hope you're staying warm down there. Okay, so if anybody saw the post on the channel, I was trying to get a video up for this morning, and it wasn't happening. I lacked focus completely. I'd sit there and maybe get one file into the timeline for the video and kind of click through it, and then I'd get bored and leave. So tried for pretty much all week to get the video going, and I got nowhere with it. I mean, I got some video files in, and it's gonna have to be a voiceover because I was just running camera. 41 degrees here, but 27 tonight. I would take 41 in a heartbeat right now. We are 29 outside, 47 inside. Did I bring my coffee out here? I hope I brought my coffee out here. Anyway, so maybe hopefully by next weekend I'll have a video up. I have to get a hold of the contractor Monday and see if I have any work from him to do. And if not, then I am starting to call everybody I know that either has a project that they want done or contractors that want stuff done, because I have to work. I have not worked in 3 weeks. Yeah, I think it's been 3 weeks. I haven't worked. So if that's the case, if I do end up working, video will probably be put off yet again. It's a garage build. What are you up to at home? Any outdoor work? No outdoor work at all right now. contractor I do most of the work for, that I build the garages for, and additions and things like that, that's getting toasty. Is pretty well shut down because we can't get foundations going right now. There is a porch. Oh, what disaster. There's a porch that I demoed in the old historic district of the city, the big urban area I live near, and that's waiting to get the foundation in. That's actually, if you watched last weekend when I was out here doing stuff, that the 2x8s I was dealing with it came from that porch. So that's what I've been trying to monkey around with and fidget and whatnot and try to come up with some projects. I want to try to make some candle holders or something, although I don't have any candles to really even... I think those little tea lights are like 1.5 inches. So I think I've got a 1 5/8 Forstner bit. I was going to try to use some of those. They're used that to make some candle holders. Wooden candle holders, probably not the greatest idea, but a lot of people do them. Bearded Viking Woodwork, he does a bunch of them, and he hasn't burned his shop down or anything yet, so that's good. That's a good thing. I do want to make an outdoor one. I've got some treated, like 2x4, 4x4, 6x6, stuff like that. I want to make a treated one. My wife has a bunch of citronella ones that are in little glass things, so I want to make a candle holder for that, because for some reason the mosquitoes enjoy biting her. They don't really bother me when we're sitting outside, but they get her, so I was going to try to make that. And see what else I could make and try to put on Marketplace and sell that no one ever wants to buy. So that's a good waste of time, right? No. Anyway, I did finally get a Venmo account set up for the channel, and I hope to get a, what's it called? Yeah, my brain's not working today. An eBay account. So some of the odds and ends and one-offs that I make out here, I might throw up on eBay, and anything that you guys think looks interesting, maybe they will be for sale at some point. So, if you want to burn your house down with wooden candle holders, maybe I'll make a few of those. But don't hold me responsible for your poor decisions. Not enough of my own poor decisions. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's like having a burn barrel on the job site. You don't get anything done, you just stand by the burn barrel all day. Anytime I've had a job like that, once we realize that's all we're doing, about a half hour into it, I would make the executive decision to leave. Gotta keep some moisture going out here. All right, we'll stoke this a little more and swing the camera around this way, and we will fire up the old TJ and roll it out. Park her in the snow where she hates to be. Actually, I hate to put it because sits in the snow too long, it's gonna rust out. I'm not driving that thing in the winter. I don't care if it's the only decent four-wheel drive I have at the moment. Not going in the snow. It's a 20-year-old vehicle. Need nothing left of it out there. All right. Speak of the devil. There she is. No, I hate... It's a laundry stove that someone in Alabama gave me. I use it 4 times a year. What is a laundry stove? I don't think I've ever heard of a laundry stove. Is that a southern thing? I spent... My neighbor gave me this, which was great because that saved me a bunch of money. But just this, and then going out through the roof, I spent $1,000 to get that pipe to do it correctly. Cast iron stove used to heat cast iron irons. Wow, that's a lot of redundancy in the cast iron division there. Pipe costs are insane. Yeah, I mean to do it right. I've got, you know what, double wall or single wall or whatever, and then it goes up to double whatever, zero clearance or whatever, because going up through the roof, it was too close to joists and stuff because I've got, you know, 16 on center. And then I actually took it high enough. You got to be 2 feet above anything within 10 feet. So I took it up a couple sections outside. I've got videos on all that too. So if you guys are interested on how an idiot puts a wood stove in his shop, go look at those. Okay, we're gonna fire this thing up. Hopefully not die of carbon monoxide poisoning. And then open the door before that happens and we'll drive it out. 48, it's 48 out here now. And I do have my coffee. My Saturday morning tradition of my Disney travel mug cup. I still think this thing cost me like $30, and that was probably, oh, I don't know, 10 years ago? 12 years ago? 12 years ago. I couldn't even imagine what they're charging for these now on the resorts. But you got free refills of Coca-Cola. Something up with that fuel pump. It's not pushing enough or something. I don't know. I'm not worrying about it. I just try to keep the vehicles I actually use on the road, and that's sketchy. Oh, we're leaking something. Probably power steering. That's what I say. Okay. Oh, I got this thing out of the shed yesterday. First time that I had to actually get the snowblower out of the shed, and actually ended up having to get the shovels out, which I forgot about until last night when I let the dog out and realized it was snowing. So I asked if he wanted to go get the shovels with me out of the shed, and he ran back in the house and stood there watching me as I trucked through the yard to get to the shed to get the shovels to go displace them about the property where I need them. That dog's worthless. You notice he ain't out here right now helping any. The box I keep my scanner in, my OBD scanner, and don't know where that's at. It might be in the other garage. I don't know. Oh! Got me a random orbital sander at Menards the other day. It was $79, marked down to $59, and then you stick it in that bag and they give you like another 15% off. So it ended up being about 40% off. I've been wanting one of these because my other palm sander is just a little 4-inch and it's not random orbit. Also, it's the stick-on kind, and they didn't have any they didn't have any stick-on 4-inch actually. So I don't know if that's been discontinued or what. So I got this. They didn't have any 150, but I got some 220 for it. It's the hook and loop. I think it'd be pretty nice. It'd be nice to be cordless, but I don't really have a good cordless setup out here. Might get some Bauer things because I've got a Bauer pole saw, which you may see back there. And I might get a couple just cheapo Bauer stuff. Need an orbital sander too. Well, if they have Menards by you and they have this on sale, it looks like a pretty good deal. Bosch makes relatively good tools. Speaking of which, a hammer drill. I think I addressed this maybe the other day. The trigger went out. The job I was doing, the guy actually repaired electronics, so he took it into his house, went down in his basement to his little shop, diagnosed it for me. And I was like, cool. I neglected for months and months to order the part. Finally ordered a part off Amazon. It was wrong. You ever gonna go with cordless nailers? I do have an old Paslode framing nailer, impulse gun. Nielsen. Hey there, what did I miss? You didn't miss anything. You don't. There's nothing to see on this channel anyway. So you didn't miss a thing. Anyway, ordered it off of Amazon. It fit, but it was not the proper switch. It just didn't work. So I gotta skip the Amazon thing, find an actual decent Partzilla or something like that, and get that put in. But this thing, I beat the crap out of it. I think I've got it linked as an affiliate link if you want to pick one up. They're really good. They do need maintenance, and another trigger switch, whatever, is like $17. So, but yeah, I got to do that. It's just this thing. Simple enough. My thermometer. What's our... Oh yeah, we're heating up nice. Oh, 1 5/8 force through. You guys leave comments. I will try to scroll through in a bit and try to catch up. If not, if there's anything really pertinent, I will see the comments later and address them in a video. The bad thing is once the live stream is over and I upload it, it takes forever. I mean, like literally a day or more for the live chat to come up for me to see it. So I don't know why that happens. I'm not a tech guy. I don't work for Google. Now, this is a project I was going to do for the heater. I was going to put in a separate thermostat, and it looked too confusing. So I even returned the thermostat. I got a step ladder underneath the heater. I'll just climb up there and monkey with it if I need to. My air filter is a little choked at the moment. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go outside and knock this off real quick. Good as new. Oh, crud. Got all the Enron files that my wife needed me to burn before the feds show up. Let me do that real quick. Oh yeah, they're going up great. Hear that raging? Escaping. Okay. Almost got the workbench cleared off. You see the TV? I got a TV. I can't do anything with it. I can't be like playing music right now because then I get demonetized on the video. And it's totally in the way on the workbench. I need to put it somewhere. I haven't figured that out yet. Probably just put it back in the box. Some spray lacquer, which is not cheap. Not really a woodworking kind of guy, so I don't have a lot of woodworking tools. Suppose I can take these up. And it's kind of difficult to really set up, you know, woodworking in this shop when it A, gets still parked in, B, houses snow blowers and lawnmowers, and C, is a mechanic shop most often. I use the term mechanic really loosely because I am not one. I mean, I've got a cherry picker over there, I've got welders, and I need to put another bay on this garage, but I have no money for that. I really, you know, 6 years into this, I figured I'd be a YouTube millionaire by now, but oh no, just for some reason it hasn't worked out. Who knew? I mean, who would know why no one watches this channel? It's a mystery to me. All right, what are we gonna do today? Pinky, try to take over the world. These are a couple of the boards out of those 2x8s that I did not, this is kind of the only scrap of the stuff I was working with. I was thinking about making how you run it through a planer and it still ends up cupped. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Think about making some kind of Handle holder. That probably needs to be way clearer. Let's just do it like that. They don't even have the candles. Oh, I need to make a phone holder that you can actually put a charger on. Let's get the old table saw out, because table saw makes for a good workbench. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the video I have been working on is a garage build. That's what everybody wants to watch. So that's what I'm working on. I have that one. I do have another one where I replaced a couple doors. There was storm doors on a porch. It kind of ended up being like an enclosed, halfway finished porch. Let me get shorter here. Jack Black, what's happening, DIYer? We're just doing things. We're DIYing. That's what we are doing. You want a table saw like that one? This is a Delta, you know, contractor saw. I think is what they call it. Jack, what are we building today? Don't know what we're building today, but we're out here trying to do something productive because this week has been pretty much zero productive. Yeah, this is a Delta. I think it's called a contractor saw or something. It's nice. It's a 10-inch. It's got decent power. It comes on the stand. I mean, you could take it off the stand, but I wouldn't. I purchased it just for this reason, that I can load it in the back of my truck, get it to a job site, and it's a decent one to use here. This is, I mean, I wouldn't think I paid much more than $300 for this. It's probably under $400. Having an early maker's mark. Nice. Which 25 by 60 garage would magically appear at my place? Need more space too. Yeah, that's that would be a nice garage. Anyway, this thing, the only complaint I have. Hold on, I will show you. The one complaint I have with this saw, I'll try to get you in here, is the fence. It has got a mad amount of wobble to it. Now, if you push it tight and lock it down, let's see where it puts us. I took the riving knife off of it the other day because that thing was fighting me. I liked that the saw had it, but where's my tape? At least for the moment, it is off. Okay, so we just locked the fence in. We're at 6 inches there. We're at 5 and 15 in the back. So it's got all these adjustments on it. I don't know how. it's supposed to adjust, why it would have that much wobble to it. I just got the adjustment on the back here. It's got these screws. Maybe adjust it with that. That would appear to be about, well, it's got a couple set screws here too. Well, guys, we've just found a project for a moment. We're going to mess with this and see if we can get this thing to true itself up a little bit. I need a screwdriver, though. And gotta stoke the fire a little bit. Hold on. Time out. Degrees out here. Nice, nice, nice. I would dig up the manual to this, but it's buried in my manual drawer that I just pulled everything out of the other day. Looking for that. That doesn't even really move. Looking for that manual for the heater. I don't know what that does. I don't know much about much. Really? See, that makes that too loose, I think. That doesn't do anything, really. I don't know! Now I need a square. Did I tighten those? That's as tight as that gets. It looks like I have tightened those already before. Anybody knows how to adjust this fence and make it tighter? Bleep bloop it, as Derek would say. That is still way. You know, I might have gone the wrong way there. This is the chaos that I deal with in my brain constantly. When I come out here and work on some projects, and next thing you know, you're trying to true up a table saw fence, which would help with the project. So, I mean, it's not completely chaotic, I don't think. And this doesn't tighten up at all, apparently. Well, that moved. Why won't that? Oh, there we go. Ha This is fun, huh? This is what you guys tuned in for. Oh, do we get an answer here? The screws on the flat bit on either side of the handle adjust the angle. Yes, those two set screws here is going to be what I'm going after next. Brent, hello. How's the temperature where you're at, buddy? Probably cold like the rest of us, huh? This is frustrating, but possibly taking care of the one problem. Really the one complaint I had about this saw. Now, not going as well as I had hoped. I will tell you that. Oh, come on. It can't be that tight. I refuse to believe I made it that tight. Come on, somebody explain this to me. Why is this not? I hate this. Nope. I've decided. It's the worst saw ever. Hope no one from Delta's watching. Oh, well, I'm glad you're having fun there, Mr. Nielsen. Because I'm not! What time did we go live, anyway? 9:30-ish? Because I haven't even had breakfast. Nope. That gave me nothing. I don't want to have to take all the slop up with those. I mean, there's a gap there. All right, just now we'll come out here and lock it down. Put it right on the 7. I don't think the calibration's the greatest, because that's about 7 and almost a 16th. And that's just a little over 7. So if anything, we've got a screw that one a little. Is this fun? Are you guys having fun yet? I'm not having fun. I wanted to do stuff today, and we're not getting anywhere. Hold on. $54 degrees. power. All right, we adjusted that a touch. About 7 1/32. And that's about 7. Well, now that doesn't make any sense. Yes, it does. That makes perfect sense. I should have taken that the other way. That blue Loctite they put on there is working really well. We'll lock her down at 6. Let's see what we get. That's about 6 1/16. That's about 6 1/16. We got consistency there. Six and a 16th. So I think we got these set screws set okay. The problem is my little sight window does not line up properly, and that probably does not give me as much movement as I need. I'm going to take that as far over as possible, I guess. Anybody watching football today? I think there's playoff football today, isn't there? Dangerous Machine thumb remover. It is absolutely a thumb remover. It is one of the more terrifying pieces of equipment that I work with. All right, we are right at 8. And that is just about 8. That's just about 8. All right, I think we might have trued the saw up at least. Go Steelers, and yeah, I think I see what that said. Go Steelers and Notre Dame. Oh, Jack, you're going to get blocked from this channel. We can't have that. Oh, that's horrible. Horrible, I say. All right. Okay, put a couple things away. Call this a temporary kind of victory on the saw here. So I'm going to go back to, I do like this saw. I could try to find the actual model. I mean, it's got an extension. You got to unlock it somehow. Maybe. Oh, I probably got it trapped. There we go. I mean, that opens to pretty bigly. Can't see, can you? That's 32 inches. I mean, so you can run sheet goods every which way on it. I think part of my problem with the indicator here is I got a bunch of stuff gummed up in there. Let me see if I can blow that out. I gotta climb over crap to get to my freaking compressor. I need a bigger shop. much crud. I'll go get a pick. Here's my thought on keeping your tools calibrated properly. The word of the day is maintenance. I'm going to have to look that up and see what it means, because I've never done maintenance. Out of the way, people. Well, that might zero a little better. Let's put her right on 8. Lock it. No, still not liking it. Just over 8 in the back. Well, just over 8 in the front. So I think we're consistent. It's still I mean, it's a job site saw. Take that for what it's worth. If you're going to purchase one. I mean, I need... Oh, look at that thing. Look at this thing. That's crazy. I need, you know, dual use on stuff because mostly this thing's on a job site as opposed to being worked on in here, but it's kind of winter time and I haven't had any work in the last few weeks. So I'm working on stuff out here. I mean, if I were a cabinet maker or something, I'd have a big old Powermatic cabinet saw. I don't have the room for that. I don't have the want or desire for that. I mean, would it be cool to have a really neat tool like that? Yes. Does it make any sense at all? No. So I have this. So let's cut something. Preferably not a thumb. And see what we can do. After we stoke the fire for a second and sip some coffee, and maybe I'll check some comments and see if there's anybody even still here. Yeah, what's going on, guys? Seriously, rather just sit here. Woo! Ooh, that's steam. Man, if I ever get out of doing framing, where am I going to get wood to burn and heat my shop? So I have to just work for the rest of my life in the field. All right, anybody say anything? Nope. Yep, maybe. Oh, Jack, I forgot you said you'd deliver lumber. You're still here, Jack. You drive that Moffett. Can you crab walk that fork? One of the guys, I don't know, whatever company we had, delivered something on one of the jobs in the last couple months, and they were able to turn those front wheels and crab walk it. And that was pretty cool. Those are cool fork trucks. Well, Brent dipped already. He's a working man. Tell you what to do, take a trip to Lowe's and get a new one. A new saw? No. You have a dream shop you want to build. Anything bigger? I don't have the, well, I could probably, but I don't really have the property for a giant shop. I mean, a big barn with a in slab heat would be great, but that's never gonna happen. Now a test cut to see if the wood flies across the shop. Yeah, we're not launching stuff, hopefully. Hey, I'm in Indianapolis, so I have to root for Notre Dame. You don't have to root for Notre Dame. There's plenty of teams in Indiana, man. You could be a Purdue fan, an Indiana fan, Northwestern fan. It's not a law. Not a law that if you live in Indiana, you have to root for Notre Dame. Don't let those Catholics fool you. It's not the 11th commandment. All right, anyway. This is a boring one today, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't have much of an actual plan. And then any plan I did have seems to have been completely thrown out the window. It's kind of gummed up. Everything's gummed up. Plate kind of sucks. Yeah, that feels too small. I don't know. We'll throw the cross-cut sled on there. I'm gonna chop up some of this. I might run another one of those boards through the planer. I mean, that could be fun, right? And then we'll scoop up all the wood chips and throw them in the fire because they burn really fast. It's fun. That's fun to watch. Playing with power tools and fire. I do want to make a... I want to make another sled. I want to make a flush cut sled. Which, I mean, this basically is kind of. I need to get a good actual crosscut sled that's kind of more true than this junk one that I made a video about. I kind of squared it up. You know, it's sort of, I mean, it's pretty square. Yeah, I don't know. It cuts. It cuts square probably about as good as my $17 Evolution job site compound slider 7 1/4 saw does over there. All right, if you were to burn a candle that is, I we should cut that. That needs cut. Okay, we're gonna plug this in. Which means we need power. Which means we need, yeah, it runs off this cord without much problem. Okay, where is my... These are not safety glasses, but they're the biggest readers I've got. I actually, did I finish complaining about going to the eye doctor? Probably not. They kept telling me just wear them and you'll get used to it, but I have no depth perception with them, so I'm not wearing them. And the safety glasses that I had got, I couldn't hardly see crap out of. So I'm going back Monday to the eye doctor again so they can check my eyes again. I'd rather just go blind and rely on readers, honestly. I mean, does anybody wear glasses? I've never even been to the eye doctor until a couple weeks ago. It is... I thought glasses helped you see. It made things clearer, but no better. I mean, it ruined my vision. It just was like seeing more in HD. Second train of thought that I probably lost was the cordless nailer. I do have an old Paslode impulse gun that needs some rebuilding. I never really liked them. Maybe the new ones are better. And the battery powered ones, like a DeWalt, just battery powered nailer, those things are freaking expensive. And my luck, I would just drop it right off the get on a job. So I don't see myself moving to all cordless or battery powered anytime soon, unless I started making enough money to warrant it on a job. It would be nice for videos because I wouldn't have the stinking compressor going, because the compressor ruins audio half the time unless I'm mic'd up, and I can't be mic'd up most of the time because it's a hassle to be mic'd up, and my phone Bluetooth usually cuts the audio off at some point. Now I'm just complaining, but I was just wanting to finish a few of my thoughts that I abandoned because, you know, it being almost 50 years old, I'm coming to terms with the fact that I think I've been functioning with attention deficit my whole life, and it's been rearing its ugly head lately, and I haven't been able to get anything done. Onward! I'm going to square this piece up. Kinda, you know, sorta. It's already square on the other side. So, about right there. Blade's high enough. Cover your ears, darling. There's a Doc Holliday line if you didn't know. Yeah, this still has nails in it. I don't want to get much deeper than that. Okay, we'll have that there. And then we will, kind of like the way that looks. Cut this. About 3 inches there. So, okay, we're gonna leave 3. So about 7 3/4. So that would be 4 3/4. We'll go 4 1/2. And then 10 3/4 would be 3 1/2. 3 inches off of 10 3/4 would be 7 3/4. And then 1/4. So 7 1/2. That's right in that snipe. Whatever. Yeah, we can sand it again. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Do I know what I'm making? No. Are you guys still here? No. Made for this, but that's cut square. That's cut square. Ah, yeah, here we go. Smells good. That'll be it. Then we'll drill a hole. I don't know. I'll put like 5-ish holes in this thing. Make it a candle holder. So probably over to the drill press thing. I think it's a drill press, they call it. We'll have to hit this with the sander again, sand off some of the stain that's on it, because then I'll probably just lacquer it with that lacquer I've got. Bring it around here. Oh, that's a good view. That's a good view right there, just past the vise. 56 degrees, 56. I don't think I need more coffee, but whatever. Shall check the fire. Check the fires and kick the wires, or whatever the heck they say. Oh yeah, that's still cooking. Good job, good job. All right, we're gonna put the 1 5/8 inch Forstner bit in, because I believe the candles are 1 1/2. I think. I don't know, because I was gonna buy some the other day. It was a Meijer or Walmart. Meijer. And they're expensive. So I hate it when it happens, but they force me to go the Jeff Bezos route and buy candles from him. Can't justify spending a lot more money on something like that. You know what I mean? And I'll just go down to about the top of the Forstner bit, because I don't want the candle to go too far in. Hopefully that's far enough. It would be better to make a candle holder for candles that actually have glass, or the fake ones. They make those little fake ones. Have you seen those? They look pretty cool. I don't know why I'm even talking about candles. This is weird. But that's what we're doing today. We're just working on candles. And you're like, Jimmy, why are we working on candles? And I'm like, I don't know why we're working on candles. And who's Jimmy? That's not my name. All right, now we got to figure out if there's anybody still here. I feel sorry for the state of your Saturday mornings. We're about 4.5, so about 2.25. And I'm gonna keep my tape measure on me to save my life. I don't know why I would need a tape measure to save my life. 7.5, so I don't know, we'll go like 2 in. Let's go 2 in. 2 in. That's what I'm aiming for. And then that will sit on top of this one. And do like one kind of centered there. And we'll go about 1.5 inches in. I don't know how well it actually works, but I've got my drill over there. What I'm going to do is actually kind of pre-drill where I want to hit with the Forstner bit, because then it kind of gives... I just blew sawdust in my coffee. I think it kind of gives a spot for the center to land in. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not a woodworker. The nice thing about doing live streams over videos is that they can be completely manic, and I don't have to worry about editing anything. You guys just get it all as it's happening. Good, bad, or ugly? Probably ugly. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna get my drill. We're gonna put some holes in it, do some sanding, do some gluing. Probably just use the CA glue again because it sets up pretty quick. That's it, just a little boop. I don't know if I'm going to leave this live stream up or if this one's going to get pulled and left just for members. Let's see how it goes. I lose so many subscribers when I do live streams. I find it kind of funny, honestly. All right, because I don't have a switch on this thing. You just plug it in and she goes flying. I need to get a foot pedal for it. But how often do I use it? Not that often. I say that as I'm out here right now, using it again. take that down to about an 1/8 inch. I don't like the thought of burying a candle in there. Tell you what we need to do. We need to make some metal candle holders. Do some metal work and some welding. That I enjoy doing. I'm not good at it, but I enjoy welding. Metal working. Fabricating, really. Anything like that. I don't think I like that. I shouldn't have drilled that. I shouldn't have drilled that either. I like that one, and I think I need to maybe just do one right here. Kind of center. No. I want to assure you all that I'm just trying to come up with some ideas of things you can kind of sell on Marketplace that you could knock out real quick and sell for 20, 30 bucks. This is not my wheelhouse. It's not like I've been on Pinterest or anything. I don't find that very Pinteresting. All right, now we're going to do some sanding on these. Hit it with the guess maybe hit it with the 80 on the belt sander, and then hit it with the 220 on the new palm sander, or the random orbit sander I got. Yeah. That is, the grain raised a little for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, all the feet came with it. That's a rarity. Unplug the table saw just for safety's sake. Go get my earmuffs. Trying to sand off the finish I put on it last weekend. I don't like wasting material. I'm turn it into something I could sell for 10 bucks or give away as a gift, perfect. Be sure to wear your PPE when you're sanding. I should honestly do that. Woo. It's stupid not to. I don't know why well, I know I'm stupid, but Mama dropped me on my head when I was a baby. I'm not running my air filter either. Ah! What a mess today, man. All right, I like it. Now we will bust out the palm sander for the first time. Excuse me, the random orbit sander. Cover your eyes. Woo-wee. All right, where'd that sander go? I haven't even had this out of the box yet. Let's do an unboxing. Guess I can take those off for a moment. But I'm gonna leave the mask on because it's dusty. It's dusty out here. Oh! They come in a purse! Nice, I added that to my purse collection. Hook and loop, 5-inch. Got some kind of HEPA filter on it. I don't know what that is. Does have a back attachment, which is nice. I need to get some air filtration out here. My buddy that actually does some cabinetry has a couple big air handlers on his ceiling, air filters. And I think he has a 120. We're going to skip and go right to 220 though. The 220 I purchased. Degrees in here. It's getting colder. Let's see what going straight from 80 to 220 will do. Not that I care. I mean, I think 220 is probably a little overkill for, you know, dinking around and making little tchotchke type things like this, but yeah, lining this up is fun, as I figured it would be. There we go. I know DeWalt makes one, and I do have, you know, a bunch of DeWalt tools to beat cordless, but you get this thing for $50. Can't go wrong with that. That little Black & Decker that I had for 20 years is probably, you know, almost $50 at the time. Oh, it's variable too. Nice. That's full speed. Takes a while to rev up, apparently. Oh, yeah. See if I can break these corners a little. Yeah. like that thing. Heck yeah. Woo, I like it. All right, let's clean these off. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. Hang on, don't fall over. There you go, you're good. I like that. It's not really live edge, but I like that rough sawn look of the old lumber like that. So that'll sit there, and we'll pick the prettiest side. Something like that. Put a couple candles in there. Nice little centerpiece. All right, I think we'll glue it up, and then I'm just gonna hit it with that spray lacquer. So let's head over to the other workbench, and then we'll do some stuff. Gotta get out of this mask. Oh man, hate wearing masks. Although my lungs probably appreciate it. My lungs would probably appreciate it more if I did it more. Oh, excuse me while I blow the sawdust out of my nose. And then we're gonna stoke the fire a little more. Some dimensional back in there, get her cooking. Cooking. So we do a little more cottonwood. Clear! I like it. All right. CA glue. Probably an expensive way to do this, but a quick way to do this. Probably way more than I need. Call it good. We'll give it a little bit of a lean test. Do some leaning on it. Lean, mean machine. I don't know what other rhymes I can come up with that make any sense. Well, yeah. Oh, look at that. CA glue. All right. I think I will clean up some area over there on the table saw. And then we'll get ready to lacquer this. And then I might have some little tea lights in the house. So maybe you guys bear with me and I'll go and get them. No, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. I'm gonna lacquer this, and like last week's projects that I made, I posted a members only picture that showed what I had made. So go join the Knucklehead Club, $2.99 a month. You get the pictures of the stuff I make. That's what we're gonna do. I mean, we gotta try to entice you guys. I can't just entice you with bad content all the time. I gotta entice you to pay for bad pictures of bad projects. You get it. All right. That goes in the garbage. I'm not going to do anything with those. This is great. And I'll probably head inside, do some breakfast, and figure out what else I want to do. Where's my paint area? And maybe come back out here later. But there won't be a live stream. One live stream from the shop in a day is enough. You know what I mean? Put this up on some blocks. I think I'll get the exhaust fan for this. I mean, the exhaust fan's not really an exhaust fan, but you guys get the gist of it. It's like everything else around here. Doesn't make sense. It's not very entertaining. It's probably dangerous and illegal. I figure that's why you guys are here, though, right? The danger and the marginal illegality. Come to life, baby. What are we doing here? There we go. I honestly do better just wearing these readers all around than wearing those stupid glasses. Glasses are dumb. Eye doctors are a ripoff, I'm telling you. I'll get you in a little closer here. Hopefully I don't lacquer you guys. It's already a lack of you guys in the first place. Oh, man. That kill me. Can I bring up the chat to stay there? Nope. That is definitely a spray lacquer. Way too heavy. That's practically dripping off of there. Perfect. All right, I might dig up some tea lights if I have any in the house and stage a picture and upload that to probably the member side. Let's see, anybody else? Oh, come over to my office. Might come back out here later and work on coming up with a prototype for a phone holder that you can actually, you know, plug in your charger. Sam says, look alive, people, and hit like. I think everybody's asleep. Let's see. Screw the left one in. Mr. Nielsen was helping me out there. Herco says, hey, I hate to miss anything. I have to take care of my horses. Always part of the Knucklehead Club. Mr. New Sandpaper Flex. That's like, I guess I'm just out here flexing my tools. I suppose. All right. Give it a second here. Sit by the fire. We're back to 58. Everybody calm down. We are back to 58 degrees. No hypothermia around here today. Look at Minnie. She's looking like a little hussy. I don't know why I'm drinking this. I do not need this. I definitely don't need this. I'm at like peak manic right now. Yep, that's definitely got to do some drying. Spacing on the candles probably could have been a little better. But I could come up with something to put there, over here. Not so much there or there, but more like there. All right, guys, if you want to help out the channel, subscribe, first of all. Watch all the videos. If you really want to help out, go join the memberships. $2.99 a month. You get some members-only posts, and you get the videos early when there are videos. Hopefully I have the video up by next Saturday. So $2.99 a month. Go join the Knucklehead Club. Be official. Be one of the cool kids. And I will see you later.